Period of my life that I would be beginning my days in tears because I hated myself so much, and go to bed in a furious rage because other people did not exist around me in a way that I wanted them to. When I started Freedom Session, I was desperate to fix my relationship with my mom. I wanted so badly for her to see things from my perspective and for her to apologize endlessly for the pain she had caused me. But I did not consider the ways in which I had hurt her as well. At first, I didn't want to be wrong. I felt stubborn and wanted her to come to me with her apologies first. I spent a few months feeling tormented because I did not want to have the responsibility of fixing a relationship that I believed she had damaged. One of the most powerful things I heard during Freedom Session is that forgiveness requires a payment, and it is the innocent party who pays. Forgiveness includes a commitment to no longer remember or hold an offense against the person who sinned. I spent a long time thinking that forgiving and making amends with my mom would mean a change in behavior on her end. I have learned I have learned though that while forgiving my mom may not make her the person I spent so long hoping she'd be, it does change my heart toward her. My happiness is not her responsibility, and with God's grace, I can be entirely in control of how I respond to the words that she says to me. Through making amends with my mom, I came to an understanding that there were words said that can never be taken back. There will be years of my life I wasted starving myself, trying to become the person I thought she wanted me to be. There is a past filled with rage and hopelessness and despair as a result of our indifferences, and there is a history of misunderstanding. But it is not my responsibility to relive each of these experiences with my mom in the hopes that she sees my perspective. It is my responsibility to forgive what made her human and bring my pain to God. I no longer get woken up by a wave of guilt ridden shame at how my body exists. I no longer stare in hatred at myself every time I look in the mirror. I don't wake up each morning and weigh myself before I've eaten anything that day. In fact, I don't weigh myself at all. I don't count a single calorie that goes into my body, nor do I make decisions on what I'm going to eat based on a nutrition label. I do not exercise. I do not give a second thought about how much other people weigh or what they eat or how much they exercise or how their bodies exist. I do not think about food as good or bad. I don't even think about food at all if I can help it. By the grace of God, I escaped a trap I didn't think I would live through. I should not have survived my eating disorder or the depression it caused me. All odds were against me, and there were times I was desperate to end my existence. I did not feel that I was worthy to live in a body that I could not make skinny. But somehow, God showed me all of the ways I could exist, that my parents did not have to be my identity, that starving myself was not taking care of my body, that placing all my faith in a diet did not serve him, and that life is more than a reflection in a mirror. I learned to stop idolizing diet culture, and through not being hungry all the time, I actually could focus on my relationship with God. For a while, I felt that I had done it on my own, that recovery was a result of my hard work. But now I see that God was paving the path before me all along, that with his strength I survived through this horrifying chapter of my life.